Shake it off, big bro. Can he? Hard working 9 to 5er king. There he is. There he is. You know who the ugliest version of Donkey Kong is? Bro, his TV version, bro. Punch upward with X. Shake it off, big bro. Can he walk? Okay, so
Hi there, Bananas Unreality's customer support. My name is Joy. How may I help you today?
Yeah.
Visiting the
He's up, dude. Let me get in my chair, man. Just some late night stream vibes. Just some late night stream vibes. You feel me? You feel me? Let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get it, baby.
the fattest, most cigarette addicted, and least visited country.
Located in the middle of the vast waters of the Pacific Ocean and appearing just as a tiny dot on the map, it's the smallest independent republic. Hardly 200 people make their way to this country each year. I began this journey by arriving at Istanbul airport 3 hours early. I first flew to San Francisco in 13.5 hours. After a 7-hour layover, I took another long 13-hour flight to Nadi in the Fiji Islands.
13 plus 13 plus 7 plus 3. took a 2-day trip?
and then waited again for a 7-hour layover. With nearly 75% of its seats unoccupied, the flight to Nauru from Nadi took 4.5 hours, and
Oh my
my
God.
48-hour endless journey finally came to an end. This is the least visited country in the world. Even the closest countries are thousands of kilometers away from here. Once I set foot on the island, I have to wait for the next flight to leave, which is scheduled almost a week later. Sea travel is not an option either. Nauru is surrounded by massive coral reefs, preventing large ships from approaching the shore. Until recently, the locals on this isolated island had so much wealth that they didn't even know what to do with it. Once reaching phosphate deposits in 1975, Nauru became the country with the highest GDP per capita in the world. Today, however, in these
What?
destroyed lands where no vegetables and fruits can grow, processed and fatty foods have become the norm. Topping global charts, Nauru is recognized by the World Obesity Federation as the world's most obese country, with around 60% of its citizens are obese. The World Health Organization also reports that Nauru has the highest cigarette consumption rate in the world. The government's effort to keep foreign media away from the country is quite obvious. After going through a month-long procedure in which I presented countless documents, I could hardly get a tourist visa. While the regular application fee is $50 an astronomical amount of 8,000 Australian dollars is demanded from journalists and media representatives
fuck?
as a deterrent. The police immediately took my drone I was carrying as I entered the country. You might have noticed something odd in the island's aerial perspective. They discouraged capturing Nauru from the sky. Filming here won't be easy because of a dirty truth that Nauru has been trying to hide, which you'll come to learn in the following scenes. I am in the Yaran region right now. Since the runway area and the driveway
Yo, that tastes
area
so
are right
good.
next to each other, it's usual for the cars to give way to airplanes here.
let me
Pedestrians
wash my
are
hands.
warned against jet blast occurring during landing and takeoff. This is because the country is so small that the strip-shaped airport stretches across the entire southwest coast of the island.
What you see here is airport. If I want to get inside, I could just jump over this fence and I could do it.
The total area of the island is only 21 square kilometers or 8 square miles. It takes a maximum of 20 minutes to drive the whole country by
That's
car,
it?
and every journey returns to its starting point as there is only one ring road. The police are on patrol all the time. As I don't want to draw attention, I've reached out the only tourism agency in the country and I will begin to explore the island with a guide.
Why is everything such a secret, this place?
According to the agency, only 1 or 2 tourists come to the island in a month, so the real numbers are way lower than those stated on the internet.
This is easily the most organized buying section I've ever done. Link below to download the Opera browser for free.
I'll put in like 2 hashtags and then I'll see what happens from there. So I'll have to start streaming. I don't want to start streaming. I like it a lot. Okay, so start streaming.